La lechuza is a strange folklore story for men, pretty much. And I'm assuming a lot of wives that are upset with their husband that drink way too much and they come home late, they tell these stories so that the men will stop drinking. And I will show you how it all started. The story originated in northern Mexico and south of Texas, and all started with a woman who lived by herself in this small town. Unfortunately, the town folks were very suspicious of her, and they probably thought that she performed witchcraft. They accused her of brujeria, o es una bruja. Here's the thing. One day, a boy did went missing. They couldn't find him. He just disappeared out of nowhere. So what did the town folks did? They blamed the woman that lived by herself, who minded her own business. The thing is, she got very upset and she wanted revenge for the people that accused her of such things. So what she did was she went and made a pact with the devil so that she could shapeshift into an owl so she could terrorize all the men. But the sighting of La lechuza started in 1975, actually, in south of Texas, where a bunch of men did encounter La lechuza. A lot of them claimed that it was an owl that was 2 feet tall to 6 feet tall. But everyone said that it had a body of an owl, but it had the face of a human. But this lechuza, well, this witch, will just terrorize men, and solely men. I didn't hear anything about killings, but this witch will only target men that are drunks, abusive people, who cheat on their spouses, and most importantly, they abuse alcohol. Let's be honest, boys. Sometimes when we work long hours, we want to drink a brewski. And then that turns to 10 brewskis and we walking alone at 1 a.m. in the morning. But the thing is, don't you think like all the men that actually walk at night in that little town in south of Texas, they're drunk. Their vision is distorted. Their brain is not functioning because a lot of brain cells are dead from drinking alcohol. I think this is a story that the wife invented so that they can control their men. And they should, because if they're abusing alcohol, they need to stop. But this folklore became something huge in Robstown, where the point where a man named Margarito Garza actually made a comic book called Relámpago. And it was the first Mexican-American protagonist, which is pretty cool. They made music off of this bird creature. And there was a Tejano musician who actually did it named Wally Gonzalez. He actually made a song based about the story. But there is one group that actually made a song based on the bird. It actually even went further down and made it more even popular in that town, Robstown. And the group is called Los Campeones de Raúl Ruiz. And the name of the song is El Pájaro Gigante de los Robles. And that song became iconic in that town. And it gets to show you how one little story could actually form a culture. So if you think about it, it's not that scary. Far from it. It's just a piece of Chicano culture. That's all it is. But to end the video, the story really resembles of how to treat people with respect, pretty much. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of men that mistreat their wives. They hit them, they abuse them. It could be either physical or mentally. The story exists for one reason only, is to teach humans to respect each other. And that's the moral story of La lechuza.